And up next is one of the best nicknames in football, Sauce Gardner, who's had quarterback numbers all season, coming down with 7 picks. It's the Cowboys and the Bengals. Next on Madden NFL 25.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on NFL on EA Sports. With a very excited Rock here, Arcade Scott. And partner, I know you were juiced up for this one. As a QB, let's dive right in. Battle of two incredible quarterbacks today.
There's really no disguising this matchup. These are always the faces of the franchise. And they were the ones we saw all offseason in the ads and promos for this game as well. They're the players who feed off that pressure. They relish the chance to be in the spotlight and be the reason their team succeeds. I can't wait. I'm expecting a special QB battle in this one.
Here to begin this one is Cameron Zicker. And we're off and running to Paycor Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snaps to see the first action of this game. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by the legend over at LSU, the former #1 overall pick in 2020, Joe Burrow.
When Joe Burrow's between the white lines, he's one of the game's best and most entertaining quarterbacks. He just has a cool factor that is the envy of so many. Nothing seems to bother them. Finally, some injuries that unfortunately it's ended seasons early. When he's on the field, timing, anticipation, precision, he pushes plays. He has very few receivers.
Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
I love throwing my first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of the matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Slated down to approach here from the 40. Here's Algier on first down. And he won't that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs, started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line, thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. Second down. They go again with Algier. And not enough for him as he's brought down. It's only a gain of one. Back-to-back misfires on the they're facing third long.
Here we go. 42.
Burrow from the gun. He throws a bullet.
Oh, yes!
And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they're staring at fourth and long.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. And more importantly, you got to react if he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
And hey, at least he held on to the football, but they will get nothing on that return. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. And bringing them out again, our quarterback really knows how to make something exciting happen.
Balling.
When we look back at last week's win,
that shit's balling.
I'm more than a back on the game and the one interception he threw. Was quite perfect. I'm sure that pick on them, but you'd welcome him for everything else he was doing in that ball game.
Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Brought down on the play by Devondre Sweat. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Metcalf there to bring it in. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. And the play caller's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to make the chains on these early downs.
Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about three downs when you need only one? Off the chain. One play. Keep driving that defense backwards.
Putting a receiver in motion. To throw it on first down. Got Lamb, and it's complete. He's forward, gets a couple yards. Remain cramped with the play defensively. Now here's a look at his production from last week, and the part he played in his offense's victory.
There's that.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They run it from the gun. Right. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Looking for a throw here. He'll get this complete to Pitts. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards. It brings up a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that pass through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
They've got to like how they've been moving early here. It's down to the opposing 45-yard line. They'll run here with Tajay Spears. And he'll get this forward, and he's stopped at the 37. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Right, running out of the gun. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary and staying on schedule? That was it.
Play action on first down. His pass is complete.
Whoa! That's Cowboys football right there, Pat.
The Cowboys have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Cowboys will jump back to a 7-0 lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to put it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And he's kept up the pace all season long. To the points, he's in the top 5 across the NFL in passing. First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's get set. Right, 80.
Burrow out of the shotgun. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. We're going to look here at the receiving numbers from last week. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Gun. 12.
A give right side. Here's Algier. Brushes him off with aim. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Pickup of 2 here. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
I really hit them all with the whole team. Now, but I'm in the house and I'm all you.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarrett let him see complete. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. And it's going to be second down.
Baby, I'm a fan of yours.
11 mighty. 11 MT. White 80.
Now run it for the first time with Jalen. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Well, that doesn't matter first down. You get yards like that with the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here we go. Play hot.
Play action now. Burrow.
Good shit.
They're able to drop him.
Good shit, baby.
And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
And right
And
there's
right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators when you get a nice run, right? You gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts well with a sack.
And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And the Cowboys will be backed up to begin the drive. They'll throw on first. Metcalf's got it, complete. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he found some running room for a nice game. Pick him up 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, particularly when he's able to get out of the defense. I think feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run, crossing that first down marker.
Shotgun handoff now for Spears. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It's taken in by Lamb. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
To the line we go. There's first and 10. Now the shotgun give to Spears. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back stop. We did not give you any chance.
That's Lamb running slant. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to get the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Spears straight ahead. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. The drive picks up here, first and 10. They send a tight end in motion. Going to the ground again on first. And that's good yardage for the new set of downs. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to it. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Spears. And he's caught on the line for a loss. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this.
Hello. What up? What's going on? I have no idea. Yeah, we don't get schedules till every Friday.
Well, because I'm trying to find somebody that Bryson can hang out with for, it would be Thursday evening through Monday.
Okay. Yeah, wouldn't know. I know usually it's Sunday, Monday that I work. So, but last week it was Saturday, Sunday. So,
Well, I asked him if he wanted to go with me or if he wanted to go see you. And he chose you.
yeah, of course he did. That's my guy, Brian. That's what. It's Baby Butterman's. But yeah, I can. I'll see if mom's free. I don't know. I know she went to the Beyonce concert last week, I think, or it's this weekend. I had to see. But she should be free.
Not this. It would be the evening of the 29th through like the 2nd sometime.
Okay. Yeah, I'll check with her and see, and then I'll let you know.
Okay.
And then he can just stay with me, and then she can watch him the other 2 days.
Yeah, that would be awesome if possible.
Yep.
And then are you still wanting him tomorrow?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. I already got his pajamas picked out.
Daddy showed you got your pajamas picked out.
Yeah, he already seen them. Spider-Man pajamas.
Daddy said you got your Spider-Man pajamas picked out for tomorrow.
He's a funny man. Hell yeah, he's crazy. He said yesterday, Mom said when she was watching, he was playing the game and he lost. His team lost. I guess he lost early and his team lost. And he said they didn't let me play because they seen my name. He said next time I'm gonna tell them my name is Steve. His name is Steve. Yeah, and she was like, "You think that's gonna matter?" He said, "No, it's not." He's crazy. But you never do. You never do, Liddy.
I was gonna call and tell you about it yesterday, but I don't remember.
Yep, because you're Dory. That's why.
Too much shit going on, and I'm fucking
That's funny.
yesterday I fucking hold on. Hold on, I gotta back in real quick.
Yep. Who does this? Who vacuums in the middle of phone conversations?
Time for our second quarter now. Let's see if the Cowboys can capitalize here in the red zone.
Yes, you do.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. He's on the move, and he will score. It's a
Whole
Dallas
episode.
touchdown.
Soap opera
The
like.
Cowboys get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end,
Lord.
turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL
Yep.
for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay
Where
in
you
the
going,
pocket.
lady?
Not anymore. You got to be an artist.
Myrtle
You gotta be an
Beach,
artist that
South
can create when
Carolina.
things break down. And that's big
It's
time
nice.
to get a
It's very
touchdown
nice,
out of
lady.
it as
You'll
well.
like it.
So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this
Yeah.
away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. So now here comes the Bengals on offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this
You
unit
wanted to
head
go
out,
somewhere
Brock,
different,
what
but
we
you went to a
haven't
place you
seen
went
so
when you
far
were
this opening half, well, you haven't seen
Yeah.
much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but
Oh,
nowhere
you're
close
funny.
to a song yet.
Has him on the quick hitter. Well, we see the medical staff headed
Hell
out
yeah.
there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want
Yeah.
to see so
Every
close to the
woman
end of the
says that.
season.
Here we go. Wide 80.
2nd and 8.
Yeah, that's what every woman
Completed
says.
over
It's
the
all
middle.
women want to do is
And
travel.
he'll pick
So,
up enough to move
so
the
is-
chains.
Every woman does. Every woman. Do you not hear me? I just said this. The last 3 sentences you said, I said
Finds
this.
his back, Jalen
Ridiculous.
Warren. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards.
Yep.
And it'll
And
be
y'all
first
can't
down,
decide what you
Bengals.
want to eat. Every day. It's ridiculous. What happened to y'all? What happened to y'all decision-making skills? What happened to
From
them?
the gun,
I don't
they
know.
go with Algier. And they're able to
You
grind
blame
him to the
men
halt
for
after a
women.
pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself in those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one.
It's all
You
our
can do
fault. We
math.
did it.
4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 now. Short pass brought in. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line.
It's Julian's
It's a pickup of
fault.
14 yards
I
as
have
the
nothing
chains
to do with
reset.
that. Nothing.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Yeah, you're right. It is my
Burrow
fault. I'll take the
got
blame.
his target. It's Higgins.
I'm 8 now.
And he'll go down here at the 16.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, well, it opens up the entirety of the
Look,
playbook
she's
for
beeping in
second
right
down.
now. Let me
They're
ask her and
shortening
see what
back
she's
pocket
doing,
and
and
get
then
even more
I'll call you
aggressive
back here in a
and
minute.
take
Let you
that
make
shot.
This throw is caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. A nice gain of 8 there, and that brings them to 1st and goal.
nobody.
The reason I leave
Got
you
some
pregame,
juice.
get down that field and watch throwing catches. I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown
Like
out
I think
quickly.
from the know ya.
Tells me these two are on the same page.
I got
This
nigga from
ball's
the
caught
know
by
ya.
Algier.
You ain't flipping big, I'm a
Looking for the
soldier.
play that sparks the ground game as that run stop for a loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy here on second down.
To throw again, it's Burrow.
Get him.
Escapes the pocket.
Bro.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape. And good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing, at least move them forward.
That's probably right.
Warren. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, we will move the sticks instead. Well, the defense is energized with that stop.
Running for it, here's Algier. And defenders continue to swarm over to get him out of the line. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainers headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong.
He's like, damn, I'm fast.
Drive starts out with the 1st and 10. Spears running behind center.
Where you at? Where you
Managed to
going?
contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. It was Geno Stone up there to make that play. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Back to throw now. Pitts brings it in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Money wrong.
Greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw. You're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drive is perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there. And reset those chains.
Now Spears. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Where they going on?
One thing you learn, you transition from college to the NFL. Not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them set up that critical play action for later.
Yep.
Him over the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Jesus, stupid, huh?
And this is Spears. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. Just play a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really bring it back to the defense.
And he got there to make the stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on second down.
This wide receiver run game, what it really does, Kate, is it tests the soundness of your defense. How assignment sound are you? Well, that was an excellent example of this defense doing its work on the practice field. More importantly, put into execution on the game field.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They'll head out first and 10 from the 42. Running behind center with right. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4. Spears on the give, headed right. And he's brought down for a loss. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to it. Setting up a throw. Right, reels it in. And he's down directly on that 43-yard line.
You knocked my man out there, boy.
Even 10 on that play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on the screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead. He keeps this drive moving.
Let's see how they attack this first down block from the 43. A handoff to Spears. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up to second and 8.
Running
from the jungle. The Cowboys in possession. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 41. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They've got first down from the 31.
Let's go.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They pick up 20 yards there. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
I may love watching a great throw, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Think that guy thinks he's trying to stack him only to drop him.
You throw yards. They left him wide, but that angle, he would have got a pick. That was the only person he could. Yeah, that was the only person that had wide open area.
Good work. Help reset those chains.
They'll come up first and 10.
Where they at? Where you think?
Here's a give inside to right. And it's a gain down the 5-yard line. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense. They run again with right. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. The Cowboys signaling for their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Right again. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cowboys
Yes, sir.
racing them to the halftime.
Mama, you miss me, don't you?
Jalen Wright with the touchdown. Three drives, three touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Broncos. Well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys push the lead to 20. Dicker all lined up and ready to put it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Bengal offense getting the football late in the first half. And losing by three scores, they'll have a final chance to take at least 3 off the deficit before halftime.
Hola, señorita.
Hello, sexy.
What's going on, lady?
Oh, no, let's just get ready. Guess what I just found?
What'd you find?
My makeup
Oh, yeah, where was it?
in my sock basket.
You have a sock basket. That's crazy to me. But I have a sock basket too. I don't know why that's so crazy. But
First down, Burrow to throw. On target to his man Higgins. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Why? It's so great.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
I don't do other people's laundry. It's too much.
On first
Too
down,
much shit
here's
to deal
Burrow.
with. I know my own.
Complete over the middle. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start to push into Cowboys territory. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12. 11, Thomas.
Well, I'm glad you found it, lady.
Burrow from the gun. Finds a man right side.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play.
It took you a while, but you found it. That's
into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Yeah, I kind of thought so too.
Stiff arm success. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout.
You're so sweet, lady.
Here we go.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
They don't have the ability to write nobody up. They don't.
Certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Here comes the final play of our first half. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. While New Year's parties get set up nationwide this afternoon, we're closer to ringing in the holiday ourselves. That's halftime here on New Year's Eve. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. And I guess we'll follow up with the rest of the NFL after this one.
It ain't like they caught you a whole bunch
of the start of the second half.
You know.
That's what I did too, and I was like, you know, I've never fucked up. This is the first time they've ever caught me fucking up.
Yeah. And Kayla need to be quiet.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
Kayla, you ain't being hard enough on your diet if you're on one. I doubt you're on one.
Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Cowboys sending their offense and Tajay Spears out there. And you can see with just this and one more game remaining this season, he's leading the league in rushing touchdowns. Running it with Spears. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's whole
how you gonna tell somebody else how to write their report?
Play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one. Softening
But
up the
she
front,
probably is
opening the
jealous of you.
door.
If you do remember, like Charles said that he had her
Once again,
looking
he
at your
doesn't manage
Facebook
much
profile.
before getting
So
brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
yeah, that's how it is. You know what I mean? You gotta roll with the punches. Yeah.
He'll throw it. Buys time, rolling right. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Here's Spears on the carry.
And
And he'll cross the 50 and start
it is
pushing
what
onto
it
the
is.
opposing
Life
side of
is
the
life.
field.
Can't
It's a
change
solid
life.
7-yard pickup on first
And
down.
if you
Now
let
they're gonna
life
have 2nd
change
and
you,
3.
then what the fuck are you? You know what I mean? That's something I told fucking Mike when I told him off a little bit. I was like, when he was saying, he was like, you know, he's like, they get on me, and then he's like, I like my job, and I was like, I said Tupac said something that I live by to this day. I'd rather die as a man than live as a coward. And then he didn't say nothing.
Now a give to Spears.
He's a coward.
And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
I'm playing the game, and then Bumpy's supposed to be calling me here in a second. I guess
nice gain of 10 and a first down.
a whole bunch of shit
running back
has
in this
happened
league, well,
today.
you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it
not a whole bunch of
Once
shit,
to find the lane
but
upfield, and then to get to space
a whole bunch
and
of
break off
crazy
some
shit,
extra yards.
I guess, happened. Not today, but I'm just hearing about it
On the
today.
handoff, this is Spears.
But
And
yeah,
he's caught behind the line.
my
for
baby
loss.
mom, I guess, is single again.
Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get
Because
a
of me,
timeout as they
somehow.
handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season.
I didn't do nothing. I drove by her house on the way to get Bumpy from work on Saturday. Or taking to work, and I go that way because they live on the same street. They both live on the same street.
In the shallow throw.
Like,
And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
but at the same time, yeah, it is. She said that he broke up with her because she's always shitty. That's what he said. And he called her Saturday. She's getting her nails done. And tell me if this makes any sense. He calls her and says, have you spoken to Julian? You've been talking to Julian, haven't you? Julian just drove by here.
Oh, God.
All right, like, if I'm driving by her house, what makes you think that she called me? Why would I drive by her house? She's not home.
No shit.
If I'm in contact with her, that makes no sense.
No, not at all.
Like, that's stupid. So it was just an excuse. And I was like, oh, so he's insecure. She was like, yeah, he's the most insecure. And went on and on. And I was like, all right, just give me butters. Like, that's all I care. So he's coming here tomorrow. I had to get her up.
Oh. Yay.
Yeah. So he's spending the night tomorrow. So I get to hang out with the guy.
Good.
Hell yeah. So yeah. But other than that, then my other baby mom, she needed money, so I sent her some money. She's talking about she'll pay me back. Mom's car started acting up. That's why I brought her car back. I had to pay for that. That was $300.
Work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock. It has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
Throw me in the
This is one
garbage.
of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out.
I'll be Oscar the Grouch.
It's sure fun to play.
You're a grouch, Julian.
Called in left side. And he's able to get this down to the 13. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down.
Not really. No.
Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down. They're going to stay on the ground with Spears.
Okay,
And he has it
about to
down
say
to
you
the
need money or
8-yard
something.
line on the play. They get 2 on the play, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Yeah.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Yeah.
1st down, and they go right back to him.
That's
and
crazy.
he won't get anything there.
That's very
Several
dangerous.
defenders nearby to hold him up. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
I kind of want it now. That's like
This time it's a
but I would
passing
have anywhere to
play.
put it.
Has it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line
That's
at the
awesome.
1.
That's an awesome drive.
So now here's 3rd and goal. Spears. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call.
Yeah.
Offside. Defense.
Got to the end zone with a free play, so they will, of course, decline offsides and take the points.
Nah, it might not be. My buddy, his
Cowboys make it a
Great Dane,
24-point
he
ball
had a
game.
lot of those too. And I forget what he said, but I think they said it was normal in certain dogs. But I wouldn't say don't get him checked out. But
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And this is a good representation right here of what the playoffs will look like come the postseason in 2 weeks. Still a few things to finalize, though, which makes this week and those divisional games next week incredibly important.
Yeah, and it's expensive as fuck every time.
Caught by his tight end. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs.
Oh, you did?
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Let's get set.
Yeah, I just got White Castle like right before when you was texting me earlier. When you started texting me, I went to White Castle.
And he doesn't see
and there was this older
up,
lady. She was in the drive-thru. She was like, she opens up the window. She was like, "You are cute," and I was like, "Oh, thank you." I said, "I appreciate that."
Gun.
I was like, "It's the glasses, isn't it?" She was like, "No, you're just cute."
And there's a man
Oh,
there.
yeah.
It's intercepted. And the Cowboys will take over as he
You be what?
records his first interception of our season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking
That's
comeback.
what's up, lady.
But exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and
you
step
gotta
on
take
it.
them where they
That's
go.
a defender
Shit.
who sensed the need for a
And
splash
you're
play
by,
and
so
delivers.
it works out. You know what I mean?
Completed over the middle. And this one does not go far.
I'll tell
She
you
said,
this, you
anyway,
don't wanna
let's
make
hurry
a
up and get
window
past the
double
fucking
coverage,
bye.
double coverage and still finding a way
Let's
to
bypass
keep
the
defense
bye.
hauled in. That's not a situation many players win.
You can't bypass bye.
Quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Oh, shit. The cat's out the bag.
I think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but it's time to move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
He's got to gain a 6 there. Look at Cam Taylor-Britt getting up there to track
The
that one
bypass
down.
the bye shit is classic. Oh shit,
Now
I'm
we'll
keeping
get a
that.
pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't
shit.
anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong.
Damn, what was you doing? You can talk about that though. The fuck? Your priorities are backwards, lady.
2nd and 4. Into the hands of Pitts. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
They run it from the gun with right. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line.
Yeah, I'll be back too.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. He brings it in. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just...
And he makes it across, touchdown Dallas. The Cowboys pick it up and get points on the ensuing drive.
Got millions of dollars.
It's a Tajay Spears touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
Like I'm a woman.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortune if you are able to actually deliver on it.
Get your bread. Don't care how it comes. All money is good money. Except Monopoly
so now
money.
after his
That's the only
second missed
money.
point after the game, he's
it's
hoping to strike
no
this one a little better as he kicks it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence.
On one, ready?
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Right in.
Beginning on the ground with Algier.
I don't know.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
It was University of Wisconsin, Kate, the first time I heard this term, slow to
What is today?
through.
What is today?
And think how good that Badgers run game has been at
know
the
what day
college
it is?
level. Well, they made runs like that look easy. Slow to, explode through.
Yeah, I figure I don't think I have it. Let me double check. I had to text everybody.
Out of the shotgun.
Text
Burrow.
everybody. Like,
He misfired
yeah,
on
hey,
that one. It's
wait, lady,
behind
no,
his
wait.
man.
There's the importance of staying in
What are you
phase
talking
as a
about?
defender.
I just don't
He
want to
was
let nobody
all
down.
over him
But
in
yeah, it
coverage.
should be good.
And that really did help force the incompletion.
Here we go.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
It's Algier on 3rd. And that short gain is
What?
enough for a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line. That's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Throwing is Burrow. He's got it over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down. So as the clock winds down to a new year, we wind down to our final quarter. That's the end of 3.
You got to move
It's
something.
the Bengals with
Don't talk about
possession,
it.
but they're in a
Unless
pretty
you're
deep
doing
hole to
something.
start the 4th.
You ain't clever. Something nothing. Come through. Lumping. Coming through with the bump. Blue with the lump. Blue with the lump.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Here we go. Stop.
Tight end going in motion here.
Stop.
Burrow to the air now.
Hey,
Looking slant route complete. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
no, he's wide.
Has it at the 7. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratch and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals trail by 23 now. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The Cowboys back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Spears trying this straight ahead. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. They run once more with Spears. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's a play that won't pop on the stat sheet, but the players and coaches won't forget about it. I promise you that. Coaches will file that one away the next time. They really need to pick up a few yards.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he hit a seam and got it to the opposing 44. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Here's a give for Wright. And he gets this forward to the 19. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Spears running behind center. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. And this is now a 100-yard game for him after that last carry. And what a strong day he's had running after this offense. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Now Spears. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. It's a Tajay Spears touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. In baseball, it's 3 strikes and you're out. I know you experienced that a lot, but on the gridiron, you're feeling pretty happy, right? If you could strike the end zone 3 times in one game.
Yeah, I'd rather go hockey and soccer. That's just the positive guy in me. They call that a hat trick. It's worth celebrating. And yeah, they should celebrate this effort.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys continue piling on to this lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Gun. Cut.
Looking to throw, Burrow. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Deron Bland has it. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick 6 touchdown. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense, and when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Cowboys grow their lead yet again. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick six. Need short memories here as they head back out.
Here we go. Done.
After the pick, here's Burrow again. Higgins makes the catch. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
Here we go.
From the 36. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go. 11. Done.
Burrow setting to throw. Into the hands of Tucker. Complete. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Here we go. 12.
To throw again, it's Burrow. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Second and 3 now.
Here we go. Done. What is that?
From the 48. He'll get this to Tucker. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
Let's get set. Cut.
Burrow from the gun. Finds him over the middle.
Go.
And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line.
I'm one, ready?
They're now set for first and 10.
Gun. Done. What's up? Done.
They'll throw it again. Short pass brought in. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10.
Here we go. Done.
They kick the running back in motion.
Done.
On first down, here's Burrow. Has it down close. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. McPherson at the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bengals take 7 points off the deficit. Here's McPherson on the handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Cowboys returning their offense and this running back to the field. And they have leaned on him to get this offense to the end zone in the game, and he's delivered. They paid her 3 times. Brock, a really nice game for him so far. Been returning good value on the looks that he's been getting. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up second and 6. Now the shotgun give to Spears. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1. Now a run with right. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. They run again with right. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. And this is Spears. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Cowboys, moments away from win number 12. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.